Hello. Good morning. It's 7:03 in the morning. It's early. It's July 9th, Thursday, right? And then it's like I do the return Sundays. I do return Sundays every day. I put an acne patch there. I'm like I don't understand. I'm too I'm too grown to be going through anything with my faith or whatever. Whatever. What was I gonna say? Return Sundays. I do return Sundays every day. I do them every day for the purpose of returning energy. This energy work, you know, energy work is just crazy because you can't see it. You can't see who's doing what, where it came from. You just know that it's energy and it's not your energy. And I'm like, okay, when nobody is in my energy, I'm not talking about nobody. But when I start talking about people, I start talking about the courthouse, I start talking about Nigeria, I start talking about my family, it's because they are in my energy. And I'm like, why? Why? And it's like, and it's just been so ongoing. It's ongoing for a long time. And it has to be money. Because the only way you're going to fuck with somebody like this is because there's money. You want money. That's what they want. I'm like, okay. Like now I know what they want. And they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it from me. And it's just like, it's not that it's from me. You can say it's mine, but they took it or they want it, and they're doing whatever they have to do to keep it, and it's all fraudulent. The courthouse, they know the people in the courthouse, they know the police, they know everything. My cousin was the attorney on the case, so it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Nobody can see. Nobody sees this shit. Nobody's paying attention. The death certificate, all of the death certificates are issued to her. Nobody is saying anything about this. Nobody is red flag. Like there's no red flags. Like it's not a coincidence. Like I can't help stupid. I really can't. It's like you have to sit there and connect the dots. Police gotta sit, detective got CIA, they gotta sit there and connect the dots because everybody is fucking lying. And it's just like oh my God, like how long does it have to take for somebody to figure it out? Figure this shit out. But it's spell work. It is spell work. So it's like, but you can't prove spell work. You can't talk about spell work. You can't talk about the deaths, but the deaths are natural causes of death. Spell work causes natural causes of death, so it can look like an accident. Yeah, I was told that when I was little. I was little and I knew that when people dying of natural causes, yeah, that's probably spell work. Somebody did something to them. That's why they died like that, but it looks natural. So when the hospital gets the body or anybody checks the body, it looks natural, but that shit is spell work. That's spell work. Aneurysm, heart attack, stroke, all that shit. That is spell work. I knew that when I was little. When I was little, I knew that because everybody started getting sick. Everybody started having mental illness or getting through things. They have to get through things, you know. But I know it's spell work. That's how I was brought up. Like, natural causes of death is spell work. It's spell work. Oh, they died. They get happy when they die because of let me get the death certificate issued to me so that I could take over everything, so that I can do all the paperwork. I'll do everything. You don't have to do anything to try to make it easy for you, thinking that you can't do it for your fucking self. But you know what? That's being done so that they could take everything from that person that died. But no one thinks anything because they pretend to be so nice and so innocent and so knowledgeable of the fucking system, but they're part of the corrupt system. So they know the judges. They know people in high places of power. They needed an attorney to do all of this. My cousin was the attorney that did all of this for her. All of the corrupt activities was done by my cousin. She died not too long ago. And I'm like, okay, okay, we see what happens now. Let's see who died next, right? Who died next? My aunt died, grandpa died, several aunts died. Many people died. They have stroke, aneurysm. People just fucking die. And it's like, wow, another one died. Like, wow, what happened? How? Oh, a stroke. Oh, a heart attack, or this or that. Oh, by natural causes? Oh, yeah, by natural causes. That's how I know it's spell work. But you can't prove spell work. But everybody does it. Everybody does spell work. And it's like, no one looks at it like that because they don't experience things like that, or maybe they were never told. They were never told about spell work, but this is what we do. This is what the family does. They do death spells for insurance money. They do death. They'll fucking kill you if they don't like you. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna find a way to get rid of you. That's just how it is. Like if you a problem, you becoming a problem. You know too much. You talking too much. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this one. Yeah. So I know what's up. But who can you talk to? Who can you prove it to? Who could what you this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, spell work doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not logical. It's crazy because a fucking crazy, deranged person is the one that does it. If they keep doing the same thing over and over and over, does it make them a serial killer? Does it make them, I don't know. What would you call it? Because spell work is being used. They're not physically attacking a person. No, they're using spell work. So you'll never know. Yeah, nobody will ever fucking know. Yeah, that's how they talk. Nobody will ever, they won't say fucking. They won't say fucking. They'll be like, nobody's ever going to know. They too stupid. The system is slow. The system is backed up. The system doesn't check. They don't check those things. I could do it. Watch me do it. And I'm going to do it. So you watch her. You watch this hoe do all this shit. Nobody does anything because she can do everything. She has all the power to do everything. She knows all the people in all the high places, and everybody does whatever she says. Because she sounds like a straight up white woman when she's talking on the phone, and people just do whatever she say immediately. I'm like, okay, that's why this bitch was fired. It was fired, and everything that she did do was kept hidden. Why? Because she knew important people. Okay. All of those important people attached to this hoe is gonna get fired. That's what's gonna happen. Return of Sundays. I do return of Sundays. I do them every day. I do them every day for the purpose of returning energy. I wake up and I just have all this information. I'm like, how the fuck you know all this information? It's information. It's information, but you can't prove it. It's spell work. You can't prove spell work. Nobody can prove it. You could talk your shit and nobody can prove it because nobody checks. Nobody does their job and more people die. That's how that goes. Return to sender. I just carve in it. Return to sender. And I have to cleanse myself. I have to protect myself. I have to do what I have to do because you can't prove this shit. I can't prove it. Just don't die from this shit. Don't let these people fucking win. Nah, you're not. I will not die from fucking spell work. It's like, it just makes me more aware of people and the things that they do. And the things that they do is just like, wow, you did that, and that too. You got this one and that one to do. Wow, you got a lot of people involved. You don't think none of them is going to tell? Nobody's going to say nothing. Like, everybody fucking scared of you, but you need help. You need somebody to do the spell work for you because you don't know what you're doing. Okay, you trust them? Okay, no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A return asunder is a return asunder. A return asunder returns energy. That's all a return asunder does. It returns energy back to wherever it's coming from. They want death spells. They want sickness spells. They want poverty spells. They want all this stuff to happen. And I thank God every day I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm all right. I got my little tiny apartment. I'm like, I thank God I got my little tiny apartment, and I'm not out there like the rest of them, you know. I just thank God for the little bit that I have, because I'm like, wow, like these people doing all this stuff, and it's like it's for money. But it's like, but you can't prove it. Nobody's gonna prove it. Nobody's gonna say anything, because they all know each other. They know this one and that one, and then they're gonna do spell work against me if I say anything. Yeah, that's what they're scared of. They're scared of the spell work. Yeah, I don't get scared about that. I don't get scared with this shit. It's just like, people just need to wake up and realize what the hell is going on. People do spells on each other when they want something, when it's money involved, when you're becoming a problem, when you're talking too much, when you know too much, when, shit doesn't make sense. Oh, you saying things and it's triggering them. Yeah, they're going to do you something. So it's like, stay quiet, play along to get along. But when I dream, it's not even dreaming. It's like the information will just come to me and I know. It's like I'm there. It's like I'm fucking there. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing. I'm like, it's okay. I cleanse and I protect myself. I do the return of Sundays. I do them every day. I pray every day. I talk to God when I say talk to God, that's me talking. I'm just talking. He don't answer me. Like he's not having a conversation with me. Like I'm just talking on YouTube. Like I'm talking. You're not talking to me. I'm just talking. I'm just like, it's like a lot of stuff happens, but you can't prove it. I can't prove this shit. I just gotta look at it and don't die. Don't die from this shit because they want you dead. I'm like, yo, it's family. It's family. So it's like, it's okay. It's okay. I just thankful to be here. Thankful for, I'm just thankful to be here. I thank God to be alive. I thank God to know how to cleanse and protect myself. I thank God to be able to break hexes, break curses, break this shit. Because what happens is it just backfires and then their life goes to shit. Their life goes to shit. They die, they start losing things. A death spell is for you to lose what you love the most. If it's not for you to lose your life, it's going to be for you to lose something. So you lose your house, you lose your car, you lose your job, you lose something. You're going to lose something. That's just how it goes. It's like, well, that's why you're not supposed to do this shit. Poverty spells. They want poverty for you. It's not going to happen. So what's going to happen? The poverty is going to go back to them and it's going to stick to them. Where is their money? It's going to vanish. It's going to disappear. They're going to put a hold on it. They're going to block their accounts. They're going to do a whole bunch of shit because this shit is crazy, but you can't prove it. The poverty spells, the chaos. They send chaos. The chaos happens in their life. All this stuff starts happening. People start arguing, fighting. Accidents happen. Accidents happen. Shit happens. Things don't happen for no reason. It's people doing shit. They do it. They induce things because they want things to happen. And then it ends up happening to them in their life. Accidents happen to them in their life. Supernatural things start happening. It's like, I can't prove this shit. Why is all this shit happening? It's because they're playing in spell work. That's why this shit is happening. I can't prove it. I'm just talking. I'm like, yo, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to this shit. The people that die, how do they die? What happened? It was a natural death. It was an accident. Yeah. People not supposed to die like that. You're not supposed to. Natural causes is spell work, diseases. A lot of people ended up with diabetes. They were dying from diabetes, dying from cancer, They get all kinds of uncurable diseases. It's spell work, you know? You can't prove this shit. It's medical. You gotta, I don't know, people gotta go to the doctor. Take care of yourself. Like, if you take care of your health, you're not gonna get sick. People get sick, it's because of the spell work. But then people say, oh, it's genetic, oh, this and oh, that. I'm like, no, the fuck. I'm like, people that I live, how I grew up is spell work. It's straight up spell work because I don't get sick. And when anybody gets sick, I know somebody fucking with me. I know something's going on. So I know when it's spell work, but you can't prove it. So I just gotta look at this shit. Just look at it. Just look at this shit. Like, okay. And figure out who's fucking with you because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking because the only time I start talking is because when they fucking in my energy, they doing something in my energy. Shit didn't work out. The weather changed. Everything cleared up. The sun is shining. I'm like, oh shit, the sun is shining. So whatever they did, it did not work. And it's like, okay, what did they want? They want you dead. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. So it's like, how can I prove it? How can I prove it when everyone's a part of it? How can I prove it when the proof is right? It's right here. But nobody does their fucking job. Nobody cares to look, to read, to connect the dots. Because that's what a detective does. That's what people do when you want to look up crime. So what would you call this person? Would you call them a serial killer because they use spell work? Or would you call them, like, what would you call them? I don't even know what would you call them. What would you title it? Because it's a serial killer because they did it more than once, more than twice, more than 5, 10 times. They done did this shit. So it's like, what do you call them? And they use spell work because they're not gonna approach you in person, but they're gonna do some spells on you just to get rid of you, get you out the way. I'm like, okay, but I can't prove this shit. So I just gotta look at it, like look at this shit, and just wait and wait for justice to happen. Justice doesn't happen because the justice system is a part of the problem. That's why nothing happens. Nobody does their job. It's because they're a part of the problem. They're connected. They're connected to it some kind of way. How? Like connect the fucking dots and figure it out. Like what the fuck? Like I can give you information, but then nobody wants to check. Nobody wants to do their job. Nobody wants to connect the fucking dots. So it's like, just look at this shit. Just look at it. Just look at this shit. It's like, oh my God. Don't die. I'm in New York City. I am in the Bronx. Live with love. Stay positive. Vibe high. Don't die from this shit. Do your return to senders and cleanse yourself. Worry about yourself. Take care of yourself. Stay focused on yourself and pay attention to how everything is happening. Pay attention. Leave with love. Bye.